Here's my JVC HandiCam. It's model GZ-E300BU. I do a lot of videoing with this camera. It's quite mediocre. One of its many shortcomings is that it's glacially slow and painfully awkward to take video off the camera. Actually, it was marginally satisfactory on my Intel Mac, but it doesn't work at all on my Apple Silicon Mac. According to the instructions with the camera, you connect it up to the computer with a USB cable. Navigate to the appropriate menu on the camera and upload directly to the computer. This is what you get in iMovie. It's bad. First you get lots of error messages. Then you're left with video files that appear to work, but there's a problem. All the audio is missing. Great if you're making silent movies, I guess. This is what you get in Final Cut Pro. It's worse. You get all the error messages, but you're not even left with silent video. You're left with nothing. That's ridiculous. There's another way to do it. As you may have guessed, it involves reading the SD card. First thing to do is to take the SD card out. Once you have the SD card, or micro SD card with its adapter, you need to put it into the appropriate slot on your computer. My M4 Mac Mini doesn't have an SD card reader, so I have a dock, or I can use an adapter. They're an inexpensive solution. That's what I'm going to use today. Insert your SD card. It should show up in the sidebar if you have your sidebar showing. If not, you'll have to navigate to all the disks you have online. I have it in the sidebar. It's called JVCam_SD. Select it. Navigate to the private folder. Open it. Inside is an AVCHD collection. It's a special kind of file. Select it, press Control, or right-click, you can use that instead, and choose Open Package Contents. Inside the package, you're going to find another package, this one called BDMV. Select it, Control-click it, or right-click, whatever is your preference. Show Package Contents. Open up the folder called Stream, and all your files are inside. I want to copy them into a folder just so that they don't get confused with other files I have. So I'm going to make a folder. And I'm just going to select them all, or the ones I want, and drag them into the folder. This is the speed of my card reader. I will speed this up for your comfort and mine. Okay, they're downloaded. Those .mts files will not make Final Cut Pro or iMovie happy. Yes, you can import them, but you don't get any sound, which sort of sucks. So instead, let's convert their format so that when they're imported, the audio works as well as the video. For that, I'm going to use a wonderful free program called Handbrake. Once in Handbrake, open source, and navigate to your video stuff. I'm already there. And open that folder. Handbrake will scan all the files in that folder. You can use Handbrake to convert them one at a time, but there's a much better solution if you have multiple files. You can put them into a queue. No, not that queue. And have Handbrake convert all the files in the queue with no intervention required of you. Choose Add to Queue, Add all titles to queue. Now your queue has all these files, which is amazing. Then start the queue, and it will convert the files to MP4s. Depending on the speed of your processor determines how long this will take. On my Intel Mac, this could take literally hours, longer if the processor overheated and crashed, which it routinely did. The converted movies are ending up in the Movies folder, though before I hit Start, I could have selected another location for the files to go. You can hear that it's making my Mac Mini work. That's okay. To transcode about 10.6 gigabytes of HD video, it took about 12 minutes. Long enough to make myself a cup of instant coffee, but not long enough to drink it. Okay, it looks like we're done. Let me navigate to Movies, and there are all my files, which I'm going to move into my video stuff folder. I no longer need the MTS files and I can delete them. The MP4 files created by Handbrake will work perfectly in QuickTime, iMovie, or Final Cut Pro. That's it. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe for more interesting and unusual videos from Mr. Brown's Basement. And as always, thank you for watching.